Cool. So the next thing we're going to speak about is line. Okay, we've looked at stock balls, we've looked at variations, all right, but now we're going to look at line and we're going to try and get as much turn on the board as we can. Okay, so what we've got set up down the far end is we've got 2 sets of stumps, a little bit fuller of a length. What we're going to try and do is we're going to try and land the ball outside of the stumps, turn the ball back towards the stumps. Simple as that. Okay, so off spinner is going to bowl outside of the blue stumps, trying to get the ball back towards. Leg spinner is going to try and pitch it outside the line of the yellow stump, back towards the stumps. Okay, so we're looking for maximum spin. So remember, our stock ball, our maximum spin is that 45 degrees, little bit of top spin, little bit of side spin. Really try and rag it. Okay, we want to try and get as much deviation on the board as possible when we're dealing with the line. Okay, then we know the less spin there is, that we just tighten the line up. Okay, T20 bowlers now talk a lot about the stumps have got to be in play all of the time. All right, and that's effectively what you guys are playing. I know you might think of it as, well, I'm playing age group cricket and it happens to be 20 overs. No, you're playing T20 cricket, yeah, or you're playing close to the 100 if you're doing 16 overs, yeah. So let's use those bowling skills, yeah. Spinners target the stumps all of the time. Okay, so you need to know, if I spin it big with a leg spinner, how far outside leg do I need to pitch it so that the stumps are always in play. Make sense? Okay, let's have a go. Okay, so last theoretical bit from me, all right, and then we're going to just kind of enjoy our bowling and have a put all the things together. So we've just looked at line, haven't we, in terms of where do I need to start the ball, how big can I turn it, get the ball back to the stumps. We've spoken about the T20 aspect of always trying to keep the stumps in play, trying to target the stumps a lot, all right, okay. So the next thing to look at is length, and the thing that ties into length with a spin bowler is, as well as where they land the ball, the actual length of the delivery is the flight, okay. So what we've got set up is we've got a rope that goes across the net, and then we've got our length targets down the far end. Now the different lengths is going to be different for different bowlers, okay. for me, my length is probably going to be the green dot in the middle. For you guys, we'll sort of find out where we are, and we might end up having a dot each when we go through the practice. But the idea here is to get the ball over the rope and then land it on your length. Okay? If I just told you to go over the rope, you'd throw it on top of the net. All right, so we need to get over the rope to give us the flight, but we still need to hit the landing target. Now, we've spoken about side spin. What that does is that gets deviation. That's what's going to bring the edge of the bat into play. That's what's going to make the batsman play some awkward shots. The top spin is what gives us the bounce. So by getting that release out, so off spinner is over the top of that front finger, comes out over the top of the knuckle. Leg spinner, it's the release out of the back of the hand. Still, we want to be thinking about a high release, getting the ball up over the rope, get the ball down. The spin, the top spin that we impart on the ball is what's going to give it its dip. Okay, so if you're struggling to do over the rope onto the target, then a bit more top spin to get the flight and the dip. All right, and then it's finding the balance between the top spin and the side spin. Make sense? Cool. Let's have a go.